Okay.
What's up, everybody? How we doing? Welcome to GGH Live. I am one of your hosts. My name is Matt, Paranormal Consultant. With me tonight, helping host, is not Nando. But not Nando also goes by Emmy.
Oh, I didn't realize I was on camera already. I'm like sharing it out. Hi, everybody.
You're fine. So Emmy has been gracious enough to fill in for Nando tonight. He's a little under the weather. So Nando, if you're watching, brother, much love to you, and get your ass back here. We miss you. Seriously, we miss you.
My seat is falling.
I was gonna say, are you getting shorter?
Well, that's
See, it's not a paranormal
show.
See, okay. It's not a paranormal show without issues. See, that's what we do.
Oh.
So, for those of you wondering what happened to the July GGH Live, didn't get a chance to do it. Just got busy. You got real busy. You got two for June, so that I guess works. But Nando just came back from a holiday or vacation, as we call it here in the States, and I don't know if you saw it, Emmy, but it looked like he had a blast. He had an absolute blast. They went to Spain. I don't know if you saw any of it.
I didn't see it, but that would be a blast.
Oh, he had so much fun. And honestly, same. I'll tell you what, his boy Rocco really can dance. He's got some. I want to see Nando do that though. He was like twerking and bouncing and getting after it.
How old is Rocco?
Like 12.
Really?
11, 12, okay. Something like that. Yeah, somewhere around there. I don't know. He's younger. But yeah, we just haven't had a chance to really catch up. And again, Nando's a little under the weather tonight. So Nando, if you're watching, brother, much love to you.
Much love, Nando. Get better.
Nothing but. And get better soon so you can get on camera because miss having me on.
No.
So guys, welcome tonight. So tonight we're going to be talking about a couple things. We're going to be recapping the locations and the teams that have signed up for the Global Ghost Hunt for this October event, but we're also going to be discussing some new ones that have came on and some new people, new faces that have come on board. And honestly, here's the first one. Emmy has joined us. Emmy is brand new. The other way. There you go. That's me. You're facing me. We're not doing this. This is where J-Mac gets it from. Remember? Not Emmy. Remember? Yeah. He can. But
okay.
Anyway,
I got it. I'll just look straight ahead.
It takes, I guess, practice. I don't know, because I look over here and it looks like I'm looking at you, but in actuality, it's like my rest of my basement.
I see. You're outside my window. I had to look at YouTube.
How'd you know?
Perfect.
Oops. So, Emmy. I'm consulting. But Emmy has joined the admin staff. We're really happy to have her. Her official title is Liaison, I believe.
It's a fancy name.
Isn't that nice? Liaison.
It almost sounds lazy on.
Which is not you. I will say that right now. Emmy
lazy on. Say it again. It's a fancy word.
Liaison.
There we go.
Basically,
it's a fancy name for middleman.
Liaison.
Liaison.
I'm gonna really irritate some people if I keep this up. I'm gonna stop. But we're gonna introduce one of our newest members to the Global Ghost Hunt staff and admin. And actually, he's joining us as a supervisor. Honestly, all I have to say is it's about freaking time.
People know I need a supervisor.
We all do. He has the task of keeping all of us in line and myself included. So that task, it's a huge task, and only a big man can fill it. So, ladies and gentlemen, please help GGH's new supervisor, Big Rob from the patrol. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Round of applause.
It's gonna be that type of show, folks. So, first of all, guys, for you both, welcome to GGH Live, and welcome to the GGH family, to the admin. We love. I was so happy when both of you joined. To be honest with you, when Brian told me you were both joining, I was like, yes, yes. So first, we'll just, we already said, Rob, what you're going to be up to. You're going to be one of our supervisors, basically just in charge of well, let's just, for those of you who don't know, what is the supervisor role? What are your responsibilities?
So I'm in charge, or I'm not in charge. I'm helping out with Paracon, the locations a little bit, and at the moment, I think the volunteers. And then next year, Brian's probably going to throw more at me. So
Just duck. That's all we
yeah,
need.
that's it. So, but I'm looking forward to it. I've been added to about 7 different groups that go off every 5 minutes, which is fun.
Like they're with mine right now.
Especially because I'm in the UK. The timings are really like. So
it's not too bad it's not too bad if you use Google, like I found out. I don't know if you
only an hour behind on Google.
Oh, I swear I was mad. I don't know if you heard about this, Emmy. So we were trying to figure out a time. I think it was for a meeting or for a GGH Live. And for some reason, Google was telling me that Nando and Rob were 4 hours, not 5 hours ahead of us. And I was getting upset. I'll just say it nicely. I was getting upset. And it was on with Brian and Nando. And I couldn't get over it. That was just my thing. That was a pet peeve that was just driving me nuts. I was like, no, Google's saying it's 4 hours. It's 4 hours. And
yeah.
Brian's like, Matt, Nando knows what time it is.
When our clocks go back again in October, then it'll all go tits up again. So don't worry about it.
Well, Matt, do you guys still over there in PA, do you still do spring forward and fall back?
Yeah.
Okay, because we do, but see, Arizona does not. So, no, they don't. Arizona and Hawaii. So, Arizona, right now, we are on the same time zone I am with Arizona. Fall back, nope, they're going to be an hour ahead of me within 6 months.
Have to be an individual, don't you, Arizona? Actually, Wendy's right? In the room. Wendy's in the room. AZ Pie, what are you guys doing? No, I love Wendy. I love AZ Pie. Again, did an amazing job in the May event. So, Raymond.
Raymond.
At least I know where my flashlight is. But anyway, wow. Raymond didn't see that coming, along with a lot of other things, because he doesn't use the flashlight.
This supervisor malarkey is going to be tough with you, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, it was worse. Raymond and I were both in charge of locations at one point.
Now they're just in charge.
I just know. That's why I just consult. That's why I consult. I'm going to leave that one alone for another show like Howard's.
Not scared of the dark, sweetheart.
So, Emmy, what are you doing for Global Ghost Hunt? Let everybody know what you're going to be up to.
I am that fancy word again.
Liaison. Liaison for what?
Liaison. That's, see, why can I never? Anyways, I'm going to be actually working with Rob also. We're going to be working on the Paracon. Tombstone. A lot of you don't know about it. Yeah, Tombstone is a pretty happening place.
It's right here.
Did I get it right?
Right here. Yeah, actually, it's right here.
And now my brain just broke. And we'll be working with Bruce and Teresa and
Tracy.
Oh, I just forgot. What's the other lady's name?
Tracy.
I know that. See, thank you. This is why Rob overlooks me, because I forget things.
And
No,
I don't know if you've spoken with Bruce yet. Bruce is absolutely amazing. He's amazing. He's
I
a lot of
have.
fun. He's a lot of fun.
We actually had been speaking and stuff. He lived in Salem, Oregon for a little while, so he knows kind of whereabouts I live, and you know, it was pretty
Small
cool.
world. Small
Yeah,
world.
right?
And for those of you who don't know what the Wild West Paracon, the Tombstone Wild West Paracon is, amazing event. Absolutely amazing event. A lot of fun. There's a lot of vendors, a lot of great locations, a lot of great speakers, and it's in Tombstone, Arizona. What more can you ask for? I mean, you've got, and we'll go over some of these locations because one of them is in the Global Ghost Hunt for the October event, which we will be talking about. But it's a great time all around, and hopefully some of us will be able to be there in person for next year for this event right here, this in April, I believe it is, late April. So, guys, for those of you who've been following Global Ghost Hunt for a while now, you know that in May, all the admin staff came out with these videos. We came out with these videos, which, to be honest, you guys know me. You put me in front of a camera, give me the microphone, I won't shut up. Brian threw me under the bus for mine because I don't do recorded videos. I don't like recording. It just makes me uncomfortable. I like the interaction with the audience. I like, just doing things live. And he pulled me up into a stream, kind of like this, but it was recorded. And he goes, "Hey, we're doing your video now." Okay. But we did a video, all of us did, for what the Global Ghost Hunt means to us and why is it so important for our community. You guys are the newbies. You guys are new to the GGH one. So I want to give you guys that opportunity. And Rob, we're gentlemen, so we all know ladies first. Emmy?
Absolutely.
No.
Yeah.
Beast before beauty. No, beauty before beauty for your beauty. So go ahead, Big Rob. You go first.
No, it doesn't work like that. Supervisor, liaison. You're first.
Rank. He's pulling rank.
I didn't know there was going to be a trick question today. Jeez.
I didn't know he was going to throw us under the bus like Brian threw him.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So what was the question again?
Welcome to GGH. So why did you join Global Ghost Hunt, and why is it so important to you? Or what does it mean to you?
No, why it's important to me, or why did I want to? Because I felt it was going to be a good opportunity to actually meet new people, work with a lot of amazing people from around the world, literally, is what we're doing. My notifications are going off. Hold on. I gotta turn it off. It's just totally, I'm sorry. Stop messaging me, people. No, to work with a lot of amazing people, and I've met a lot of people just in the past 3 years, just from traveling during the whole COVID thing. But I felt this is going to be a bigger opportunity. And we all have the same thing, we're looking out for the same thing is, to, my brain, you threw me under the bus. No, we're all looking for the same thing, to get evidence to show there is something else out there, and to help others and stuff and learn new things.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Rob?
What she said. I originally came on board with the patrol because I wanted to get our name out there, and having already met Brian, Nando, and those when we done the great UK tour, it was something that I just really wanted to network and grow with lots of other teams, which, I've met you now. I've been on your show this is the 4th week in a row, I think.
Something like that.
So yeah, we're doing well. And in fact, in October, when we go to our location, we're taking a debunker with us. So everything that we do, he'll be able to tell us his thoughts as we're doing it. So he was a guest on one of our shows, and he's brilliant. And his friend's actually in the chat now, Parpost. We've got him on our show in a few weeks' time. So we're looking forward to chatting to Parpost. So the debunkers over here are brilliant.
There he is. This guy, I'm assuming?
That is the guy, yeah. You need to check him out, Matt, because he's brilliant. His show's great.
Will do.
But yeah, so really, Global Ghost Hunt to me is going to be good. It's going to help me grow, but I'm also going to help everyone else. I'll help out where I can. I'm a great lover of Brian, so I just want to help him, which is why I threw my hat in the ring when other people left. So
yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad to have you. Again, I'm really happy to have you both on. And I know Brian is too, and the rest of the admin staff. I feel like I can speak for all of us, when we say we're happy to have you both. And to be honest with you, again, folks, if you haven't already, please do a couple things. First of all, share these lives out, the GGH lives. It's not for us. It's not for anybody up here on panel. It's for the teams and the locations. Yeah. That's what this is about. This has nothing to do with being popular. Definitely has nothing to do with making money. Yep. It has nothing to do with becoming famous. All it is just showcasing what these teams and these locations are all about. And let's be honest with you. And I know Rob over there in the UK and Emmy, we were speaking about it today. There are locations right now who are in jeopardy of closing.
Yeah.
For one reason or another, or they already have closed.
Yeah.
These spirits that, their stories are going to be gone because there's going to be no one to investigate. There's going to be nowhere to, and no one's going to see it. Like locations like, Penhurst, Lep Castle, and a couple other amazing
and even places. Other places that we don't even know, we haven't heard of because
exactly.
they've fallen back. And
yeah, exactly. All these places are susceptible to this. And, this is basically the start of keeping these locations, if you excuse the pun, alive for the next generation. This is where it begins. And something like Global Ghost Hunt is it's a great celebration, and it's coming together. Because I'll tell you right now, the location that, like Rob and the patrol, well, actually, Portal was there too. Was all Portal there, or was it just Nando?
Nando, Dan, our last one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Nando, Dan Winters, and Luke, their cameraman.
Okay. So we'll have part of the Portal to the Paranormal and the patrol. We're investigating. Beautiful location. Absolutely beautiful. Some things were found out, but you know what? It still doesn't take away from it. It's absolutely stunning. It's a stunning location. Rootless Destinations, who just came into the room, their location and their attire were stunning. These are locations that need to get celebrated. They need to get celebrated. They need to get put out there. And even the teams themselves. Yep. I've never heard of AZ Pie. I never heard of Rootless Destinations. I never heard of a couple other amazing people I've just never heard of. And even some that we have for October, never heard of. But you know what? They need to be heard. They need to be seen. They need to be promoted out just because they're good people and they're beautiful locations. And, we all have our bucket list. I know on Through the Lens and even on my shows a couple of times we ask. And I know, Rob, you've asked this question on yours. Emmy, I know you probably heard and seen it, and you probably said it. What's a bucket list? What bucket list do you have? We've asked our guests these questions. And that bucket list will keep growing.
Yes.
So the importance of sharing these out, folks, is huge. It's really huge. So, anybody who says otherwise about anybody who deals with the Global Ghost Hunt, I'm telling you right now, it's bull. It's bull. Otherwise, I wouldn't be a part of it. So, just plain and simple. But no, guys, if you are a team, sign up. If you're a team, sign up, guys. It's so easy. Then you become a part of the investigation.
Right? And then we'll be investigating you.
The full circle. It's a circle.
Hi, Vicky.
Vicky from Abyss. But
and
you know,
too, if you don't mind if I throw something in, because you know my brain.
go ahead.
You learn how other people investigate too. You pick up new techniques, and that I'm a big fan of and stuff. I love learning new things. Like, oh my God, why didn't I think of that? And I love it. I love it. So
it's true.
Absolutely.
You see different people's opinions as well. Like,
yes,
some teams will use dowsing rods, whereas some teams will use cat balls and
yep.
REM foods. And it's nice to see everyone's opinion on things. So yeah,
And
I'm looking forward to watching it all again.
And I know it's like me, I don't talk that much. I talk a lot, during podcasts, but when I'm investigating, I'm like really more serious.
Mhm.
And I'm quiet. I'll try to interact with just the spirits there, but I sit and I listen because it sucks when you talk over them. And so I've been like one of those quiet people. Well, there's other people that will just keep conversing, and talking and stuff.
And you know what, too, if you're a team and even a small team or even a one-person team,
Hey, Jenny.
sign up. Sign up. Because you will not regret it, to be honest with you. The friends you will meet, the people you will see, to sit there and say you were a part of something like this is, I mean, think about it this way. Let's go to an event, a huge event. Say, I don't know, the World Fair or any type of big convention, a Paracon
Right.
or Comic-Con. If you went to the first one, that's a lot of bragging rights. You know what I mean? You can say, I was there, I saw the growth. This
Right.
same thing. Absolute same thing. This is gonna, folks, I wish I could say how big this is gonna be, but I'm telling you right now, you will not regret it. Sign up. Celebrate your team. Celebrate your location because you deserve it. And if you're a location, you just don't have a team, sign up anyway.
Yeah, because the people here can match you up with,
Yep.
new
And we can help.
locations and yeah.
We can help. And one of the things too is, and the reason why I love doing the GGH lives is, let's just say a location. We'll just say Penhurst. I just saying it because it's right in front of me. Let's say Penhurst signs up. We're on a GGH live talking about it, showcase it, and then all of a sudden somebody goes, "Hey, wait a minute! I'm not too far from there. I'm going to reach out." It's networking. It's still networking. So, folks, it goes again full circle. Or if you're a team, sign up. You may see a location that's nearby. You never know.
Or even let's go one further. If you're someone that's interested in the paranormal, don't have a team and don't have a location, then reach out to a team.
Yeah.
We're always looking for people.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So, and I agree with Kara. It's really nice to see these locations get the attention they deserve, because let's be honest with you, they do deserve it. So anyway, what we're gonna do, folks, right now is we're gonna actually go over who we have and the locations we have as of right now. I know for those who've seen the May and the June, Nando and myself, we've discussed it, but you know what? I want to hear what these two have to say about these locations, and maybe they have some new locations to add to the bucket list. So we'll go through them, and there might be some familiar, we'll just say, locations. Maybe.
You know what? Every place is a bucket list to me. I'm just saying. I love to travel. I love cemeteries. I love the historical part of the cemeteries, and I haven't gone to a castle. I want to go to a castle.
A White Castle?
No, not to get a cheeseburger.
Oh, I'm fat.
Any
But
place
anyway,
that I can go to, I feel it was an honor and a privilege to do so.
Come to the UK.
Would love to.
mm-hmm. He'll take you to the White Castle. He'll take you to a White Castle.
McDonald's or Burger King over it. Oh, actually, and now Wendy's, because Brighton's got their very first Wendy's.
Do they got a Dairy Queen too?
No, sorry.
See, you
Just
got a
the
Burger
king.
King, but no Dairy Queen.
Just the king. But all right, so let's go through them real quick. We'll go through them. I won't say fairly quick, but we'll go through them. So starting off, we have Ghoul Gang. We have Ghoul Gang. Let me see what I can do with this picture here. Make it better for us. No, that ain't. There we go. So zoom in a little bit. So I'm not even going to attempt this name. I'll be straightforward. But
Mausoleum.
Grey Ladies? Is that it?
Grey Ladies Mausoleum. Yeah, it's in
Yeah,
Southampton.
I think they spelt mausoleum wrong.
I didn't do
Because
these
you know the
ones.
people in the UK, they spell funny. They put letters where they shouldn't be there. I'm just saying.
Whoa! You can't say things like that.
I'm glad I'm over here.
Like color, COLOR. You guys put a U in there. Why?
Because
I mean, you do know our English is technically the dirty English, right? We're dirty. No, I like being dirty. I'm dirty and proud. Damn it.
Okay, let's get back on the topic. Come on.
For those of you, I don't know if just to recap, for those of you that might be saying this mausoleum looks a little familiar, that's because it is. This is the one where last year, or for the May event, we had that nice little clip of Brian and Lex with the cat ball. They got that response, and Brian says that was amazing or that was fantastic.
Right.
This is it. This is that mausoleum. Ghoul Gang has already said that they have a lot of activity there. There's more to the story than what we know. And I'll be honest with you, I'm excited to hear about it.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. Rob, have you been to this location?
No, it's somewhere that I'd like to go, and I'm hopefully going to go with the other team in Southampton.
Okay.
So.
Now, to my understanding, this is actually a bigger cemetery too. It's not just one mausoleum like I thought. I thought it was just a mausoleum just kind of by itself. Because I don't know if they do it over in Oregon, but I know here in Pennsylvania, like, there's just random mausoleums in the middle of a wooded area. Like they just do it randomly. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But that's what I thought it was. But no, there's a legit cemetery and it's huge. It's huge. So it won't just be just this mausoleum, it'll be the surrounding area as well. And from what I know of Ghoul Gang, they should do an amazing job, and it should be definitely something that I think everybody should watch.
Yeah.
So all right, so moving on, we have one of our first Tombstone teams. That's a little hint for everybody. Goose Flats Paranormal. First of all, I love the name. Goose Flats Paranormal.
I like the logo.
That is a really nice logo, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Emmy, you'll understand this too. They're actually doing a homestead. Silence. I silenced Emmy.
I was responding back to Cara. And to do so, I don't have my second monitor hooked up, so I kind of like close you guys out to do so. Okay, so
no, you're good. You're good. You're good. So no, Goose Flats Paranormal is doing a homestead in Tombstone, Arizona.
Yes.
I'm excited for this one as well because Rob, I don't know if you're aware, but a homestead is actually different than just a house.
Okay.
I know, Emmy, you love your history. From what I understand of this homestead, there's a lot of different things that have happened.
Yep. And I believe this is the anniversary coming up too that they're going to do it on.
I don't know if it's the Silver Spur. That is it. Silver Spur, or is it the other one that we're going to be getting to? I think it's the other one we're going to be getting to. That's the anniversary.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm not giving out any teasers. But no, the inside of this place, and there's another one I'll show you when we get to it. But it's absolutely amazing. It's I don't want to say completely authentic, but it's pretty damn close. So this is one of our first Canadian teams, actually. And I'm going to skip ahead real quick because there's the team that's going to be investigating the same location. Paranormal Responses. Canadians.
Canadians.
Canadian.
Um,
Canadian.
where is that place? Can you say that? Because I can't.
I can't even.
Okay. This is when we need Brian.
Let's
Right?
see. It would be Penetegwishini.
That sounds right.
Sure. Why not?
Penetegwishini. Yeah, Ontario.
She's putting a spell on us. But yes, it is in Ontario. Been hanging out with the Wicked Queen too much. But Paranormal Responses. This is another team. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them. I honestly haven't. I haven't heard Paranormal Responses, but they look like. I mean, I love the logo, love the shirts, and honestly, I've said this before in the other GGH Live. The architecture of this building. I mean, if you said draw a haunted house, this is what I would draw.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
that little bit on top as well.
The little cupola, right up here. I mean, the inside, just this one picture. I mean, it looks beautiful, and I mean the size of it's huge. I mean and I'm sure these pictures don't do it even close to that. But I mean, could you imagine rolling up to a house like this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't even need to ask if there's any activity. It's like, yeah, you're haunted.
See, my hometown I grew up in, a lot of the homes and the buildings are just like that. Honestly. Yes.
And see, that's kind of what we have here, like kind of spread out here in Pennsylvania. They're all spread out, but we have homes like this. And again, it's one of those, you don't even need to say, is it haunted? You don't have to be a medium. It's like, no, yeah, them dead people in there. I know. Yep. Okay. Before I make myself look more like an idiot, we're going to move on.
That's not hard.
Well, you're not wrong. Key to the Other Side is going to be doing Edinburgh Manor. Now, I don't know, Rob, are you familiar with Edinburgh Manor?
No. But I love the dolls on the chair. That's your nightmare, isn't it, Matt?
That couch would be on fire. Just saying. Might spontaneously combust. Just saying.
Sissy Lala.
It looks lovely. It looks really big.
It is. I mean, it's a manor for a reason, but this thing is huge. And I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with Edinburgh Manor, but it's becoming one of those very popular, if you'll excuse the pun, haunts.
Can you actually make it bigger? Because I'm trying, zooming in and stuff because I'm trying to.
Ooh, there we go. Oh, I can pull it. There you go.
Okay.
But I mean, Edinburgh Manor is, like I said, it's becoming more and more popular. And there's a lot of reports. There is a lot of different teams, and I believe even TV shows have came to this location.
Really?
I
believe so.
A children's home or something.
Sure. I'm not 100% of the history. And again, folks, this is another reason why you should, listen in to the Global Ghost Hunt when this is going on between October 19th and the 29th, because they'll go over these little walkthroughs. Right. You'll learn history. I know it's very popular, and I know that is way too much purple for me. That's just me.
What's wrong with purple?
Nothing. It's just that's too much.
Just the lady with the purple hair. It doesn't look purple right now, but yeah.
But no, it's too much purple. But too many dolls. But anyway, Lisa Marie from Key to the Other Side will be doing this, and I know she'll do it justice. I hope she takes more than just her with her, because if she does this by herself, that's going to be an all weekend event,
right?
Before she hits every room, and I'm even seeing like a basement down here too.
Yeah.
So
I love basements and I love attics. Just saying.
Yeah. Oh, I love them. But I mean, and there's one of your cupolas up there, Rob. There's a cupola up there for you. So. Oh yeah. And again, this is one that is definitely on the bucket list. Definitely on the bucket list. Let's see. Oh, SPI of Arizona just popped in. What's up? How you guys doing? Need to get us on your show, Rootless, of course. Duh. Let me know. Let me know. You ladies are welcome anytime. Dan said it looks pink. It's like a weird pink purple.
Lavender.
Is that what they call it now? Lavender for the liaison?
Yes. Just go right to the middleman.
There you go. Speaking of rootless destinations, the lovely ladies from Rootless will be doing the Presidio La Beja. I believe that's how you say it. Beja in Galad, Texas. And I don't know if you guys know. Emmy, I'm sure you know. You know what a Presidio is?
Yeah. It's that place right there.
I knew that was coming.
Actually, no. I might, but I probably don't know it by that name because I'm really bad with.
Oh, it's all good. So Presidios had kind of a dual purpose. They were not just like churches. A lot of people think of them just as like a church or a monastery or whatever, but it was also a military stronghold. So basically, it was a 2-in-1 type deal. So they had weapons there. They had some like little armies, militias, if you will, that would hang out there. And but mainly it was for church. It was mainly a church or a monastery or a nunnery or whatever you want to call it. But fun fact, and I know this because I've done my research and I've been to at least 3 of them. In San Diego, there is a Presidio. There's a Presidio mission as well. There is a mission there. The next one is 1 day's walk away, and that's how they mapped out where they were. They literally walk 1 day, and that's where they would mark it. That's where the next Presidio would go.
Okay.
So I thought that was kind of cool. It's like you literally walk 1 day, and you get to the next one. But
there's really no windows in there, is there?
Not really. Oh, here you go. Rootless says that there was a battle on site. Very nice. A lot of activity. And you guys can see that it's like most of this is pretty original or authentic. Looks like just like a lot of good housekeeping and cleaning. Convent. Thank you, Dan. I knew there was a word there. Emmy's muted.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, she was.
You're a hell of an intro.
Ozzy just came in here. First thing I said, I'm like, I'm live. And I had to mute because he just starts to be a little smarty pants.
That never happens. And there you see the 2 lovely ladies for the Rootless destinations down here. But yeah,
I wonder why I left windows. I'm curious on that.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not even going to speculate on that.
I can't wait to see their outfits this time.
Right? Which actually, Rootless, you're in the chat. Are you guys going to be dressing up again, or is it just going to be just regular street clothes? I hope dress up because you guys did an amazing job. Those dresses were amazing.
Cool. Yeah, they were. I really enjoyed watching their video, and I thought they both looked stunning.
Mm-hmm. I think the audience would agree with that one too. So let's see. Oh, here you go. There you go, Emmy. Vicky saying, "Come to Springfield, Missouri. Go to nope.
Montana.
Yeah,
Montana.
Python Castle.
Where do you get Missouri? That's Montana.
Springfield, Missouri. That's the way. That's my brain. That's how my brain's working today. Hold on a sec. There we go. I'm better now.
Okay, is it Montana or Missouri?
I didn't know there was a Springfield, Montana.
The only Springfield I know, Bart and Homer live there.
Right? I'm assuming it's Missouri. But anyway, well, while we're waiting for that, we'll move on. The Genesee Orleans Regional Arts Center. So I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but they actually signed up for the May event. Sadly, could not find a team. So obviously didn't get a chance to showcase this beautiful location as much as we like to. Now, we did get a chance in one of our videos. if you guys remember the one video where you're walking down that hallway, we were walking down the hallway, then we turned a corner and there's this beautiful piano in this gorgeous room. That's this building.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
That's from that building, and it is stunning.
So
Absolutely
this is their
stunning.
second year then.
This is their second time. We're hoping to find a team nearby that is willing to go. There's, to my understanding, that we're still waiting on a team. Raymond, if you're in the room still, correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Last I knew, there was no team involved. But if anybody is near New York, there you go. Beautiful location. And I know there's a lot of history, a lot of reports. So this one actually, it is Missouri. That's what I thought. Okay, so this one looks a little familiar. Old Gilchrist Jail.
Yeah, been there.
Did you get locked in too?
No. No,
So-
we were actually one of the first teams a few years back to investigate that place first. But yeah, it's a cool place. It really is.
Well, I know Henry signed up. I think he's going to be investigating. Him and his wife are going to be investigating, and they are the actual owners of the old Gilchrist County Jail. Rob, I don't know if you caught it, but the G team, the lovely Heather and Patty, the paranormal queen, they did this location. They did this location in May, and Heather somehow got locked into a jail cell. They had to get cut out.
They were in there for an hour. Yeah.
Yeah, and
the door shut on them. Like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yeah, Heather, and is he a fiance or a husband?
No, they're married. Heather and
they are married.
Yeah,
Heather,
they're married.
Heather and her husband, they were investigating. Patty was downstairs, and he went in after her. She was already inside one of the jail cells. He went in after her just to film or whatever, and the jail cell door shut and locked.
Wow.
On both of them, they couldn't get out. They couldn't get out. But no, I'm excited to see this because I feel like, as beautiful as location is and as amazing as Patty and Heather did, we didn't see all of it, and it deserves it. It looks like a little jail cell, little house, right?
It's real tiny. It's really tiny, but there's just so much in there. Like you could feel the energy and stuff.
How many cells are in there?
I want to say 8.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
I believe that. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, there's no more than 10. That I believe there. 1, 2, 3. I want to say 4 or 5 upstairs and like 3 downstairs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
it's tiny.
Either way, again, I want to see more of it.
Yeah.
The G team did an amazing job in May, and I want to see more. So I'm hoping Henry and them follow through and are able to, investigate this location, because it's definitely on my bucket list now.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's a nice place. I would go back to it.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you. Now this one, I believe, still doesn't have a team either. This one we saw the Minnesota Spirit Hunters. Marcus Welly and his team took care of this one. Honestly, again, it's one of those homes where you just know.
Yeah.
You just know they have to have something. And honestly, this one is actually a venue, as it says in the name, where they have like weddings and ceremonies and parties and stuff like that. So imagine all the energy that's in that area. And then you add whatever hauntings are there. And it even has one of your kind of like a little cupola up here.
Is there a lake behind it too? It looks like there's a lake. If you look at the bottom left.
I think it's a car in the drive.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a car.
Okay. I'm blind.
But they did. But Minnesota Spirit Hunters did a really great job with this one for the May event. And I wish they would have had more time. Kara, if you're still in the room, I know they got a lot of activity upstairs. From what I understand, they got a lot of activity upstairs. Really didn't get a chance to see a lot of the house. I'd like to see more of it. So I don't know if anybody is in the Iowa area and that would like to join or like to be a part of this. Sign up, and we can get you in contact.
And Matt,
and
tell
Amy.
everybody how we go and sign up and look at these places.
Oh, that's real easy. All you have to do, folks, if you're looking to sign up, and no, that was not scripted. That's just how Emmy and I are. All you have to do is go to globalghosthunt.com, and everything is right there for you. You can not only sign up your location, your team, whatever, but you can also get merchandise there as well. And all proceeds go right back into the paranormal field. Nothing goes to anyone's pockets. I know, Rob, you're going to be helping out with the merchandise along with Robin from Happen Paranormal, my brother. And I tinker with some things too. But I got to go. So I got to do something. But no, definitely, guys, go to globalghosthunt.com. That's all the information you need. And it is so easy to sign up. Everybody thinks there's like this huge process. No, it's so easy to sign up. Really easy.
It's easy, and it is well worth getting your team involved or your location.
And if you don't believe Rob, I've even tested it. I've even signed up as a test, and I can do it. So if I can do it, anybody can do it. Trust me.
I was going to say too, even if you don't live in that area, and if you want to travel and stuff like that, definitely it would be well worth it at any point and stuff. So don't think people are you're confined to just your state. You can go wherever you want. Like, let's say I want to go do Gettysburg and I'm in Oregon. I would sign up for Gettysburg and stuff and go there. So
and then after signing up at globalghosthunt.com, you'd be calling the consultant saying, "Hey, I'm coming to Gettysburg." Right? Yeah.
No, that wasn't in the plan.
Don't be like Raymond and just drive by and be like, "Oh, look what I see."
Yeah.
Oh, that's literally what he did. He took a picture of my exit on the interstate. Took a picture of it.
Wow.
And goes, "Look." I went,
that says a lot.
Jerk. And his excuse, "Oh, we were tired." You know what?
You could have pulled over and crashed there.
I have coffee. I have coffee and energy drinks. Try me. Anyway, no, Raymond knows I just messed on them. So going back to Goose Flats Paranormal, this is the inside of their location. This is that homestead we were talking about. And we're not going to stay too long on this, but you can see, like, it's not just the, let's see here. There you go. It's not just the building itself or the home, but a homestead actually involves the property around it too. So it's like this, basically a big yard, Rob, is the way to think about it. Big property, big piece of property. And from the looks of it, it looks, I don't want to say authentic, but it's pretty darn close. I mean, obviously they've done some upgrading and remodeling, but I mean, that's just, to me, beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. So Goose Flats, I know you will do that location justice. There's the Presidio by itself. Oh, here you go. There's the cannon.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So, but yeah. Sorry, guys, if some of these are doubles. Why are they doubles?
That would be brilliant, Dan.
Oh. Hey, looky here. Looky what I found. Looky what I found. So, Rob, Ancient Ram Inn. For those of you who don't know what the Ancient Ram Inn is, welcome to the paranormal field. First of all, because that place is notorious.
It is indeed, which is why I wanted to go, because there's so much history and so many teams have been there and gone there. That's why I was like, right, I'm putting us there for our global ghost hunt.
Now, what I love too, and I don't know whether it's just because it's the UK or whatever, but if you guys see like the roads right here, it looks like it's sunken in, like the ram's just sunken. You know what I mean? I know it's probably just up on a hill. I'm not that bad. But I just think it's kind of cool like that, and I just love how the creep mine. It just, I mean, again,
I
it's
love
one of
the
those.
vine stuff. Oh yes.
Again, it's even if you didn't know what it is, like, yeah, it's haunted. That's
Oh,
definitely haunted.
definitely.
So my big question to you, Rob, since you're right here, is how the hell did you get that? How did you get the Ancient Ram in?
So I emailed the owner and said, was the date free? And she passed me on to her secretary. I had to explain what the Global Ghost Hunt was. Although they do allow paranormal teams in there, they don't like too many people at one time. So I had to tell them how many of us would go in. They also had an issue with 2 young lads from the US that went there and made it 10 times out to be worse than what it was, and it kind of like upset them. So they weren't too sure whether to let us in there, but then they said yes. So yeah.
See, folks, that's all it takes is an email, some kind of networking, and just ask. Just ask.
And promise that we're not going to run around like girls screaming and, saying dude every 5 minutes. And they were more than happy for us
I
to
know
go.
who you're talking about.
Now, are you going to take your shirt off and say you're being possessed?
Nope.
I hope so.
No, I'm not doing that.
Well, I'm not watching that. If you're not taking your shirt off, I'm not watching. Actually, to be honest with you, Brian or myself will probably be backstage anyway for the live. But no, that is again on my bucket.
It's an amazing looking place.
I'm excited. I'm definitely excited for this one. The Kendricks house in Missouri. I think there's a team attached to this one. Yep, there they are. Abyss Paranormal. And that is actually the lovely Vicky and her team.
Oh, Vicky.
And Vicky and her team they're one of those teams where I knew obviously about Abyss Paranormal through, Vicky. But their team, let me tell you, are some of the best investigators, nothing against anybody, that I have seen in a long time. As a team, as a collective team, they're one of the best. And the professionalism, the thoroughness of it, the respect that they give the spirits, and the passion with every question. Abyss Paranormal is definitely one you guys want to pay attention to. And the Kendricks House Museum, it looks amazing. Let's go back to it. I mean, besides, whatever's wrong
that's
with
a little
him.
creepy.
What's wrong with him? I don't know if he's constipated or something, but I mean,
he's having a bad day.
Right.
People like you go in and investigate. He's just like
making me sit here while you do this. But anyway, it's again another beautiful location.
Yeah.
Another beautiful location. And we saw Abyss do this county store. They did the county store or the general store, and they did a great job. An absolutely great job. And they did something that I want to kind of highlight here that I highly suggest teams try. They're obviously a little bit of a bigger team. They split up into groups, and they had one person, a camera person, go to each group throughout the investigation. They didn't just stay with one group. They spend 5-10 minutes with somebody, move on to the next group, and move on to the next group.
Oh, that's cool.
If you got a bigger team, guys, I highly suggest doing that for your investigation for the Global Ghost Hunt. It's great content. It keeps you, in the know, and it keeps people entertained. You stay informed, and I want to give them a huge shout out for doing that.
Yeah. No.
Round of applause for Vicky.
Absolutely,
it was good. It was good.
Absolutely, and by the way, a little fun fact Vicky was telling me about. This boulder that they are sitting on is actually a meteorite.
Oh wow!
I thought you were going to say it was dinosaur poo.
It might be. I mean, if it falls far enough, but no, this is an actual meteorite, which is really cool. So, and there's Vicky right there hanging.
I didn't realize Vicky's team was that big.
Yeah, they have a decent sized team. But no, they did very well, and that's another thing with the Global Ghost Hunt, folks, is you learn. You like Emmy said earlier, and Rob, you said you learn different things. Even us on the admin staff, like with the patrol, I'm gonna call you out, Rob. With your guys' investigation, we learned that internet connection make sure we're checking it. Make sure we're checking it before, landscape to portrait. You know what I mean? We learned a bunch of different tips and tricks that made the rest of the event better, and we could learn from. And even though we did have those technical problems, it was still a great investigation. Absolutely great investigation. All right, so let's see how many more we have.
This one.
Tonopah.
Yeah.
So
The Clown Motel.
If those of you don't know what the Clown Motel is, then you need to contact them because it says world famous.
Yeah.
But this is the actual Clown Motel, folks. The actual one.
And then there's a cemetery out by it or in front of it.
To the side of it. It's where the car park is. You've got the cemetery down the. It's only got a few graves in, hasn't it? It's not like a massive.
No, and there's been a number of teams and groups and even YouTubers that have stayed in this location. The recent one that I've seen is a group called The Boys. They are a YouTube group. Not paranormal investigators by any stretch of the imagination. They're great guys. They're a lot of fun, and they do ghost hunt every once in a while, but they're kind of spoopy about it. Not disrespectful, I will say that, but they're great videos. They did the Clown Motel, and I'll tell you, no. If I would drive by this, the Wicked Queen would probably stab me, if not worse. No, she'd probably look away, but if I pulled into it, she'd probably
just blindfold her. Take her in, set her on the bed, do the Estes, and then have her take off the blindfold.
I'm going to tell her you said that. I want to protect myself from that one.
Oh, yeah. Throw me under the bus. You see how this is going, Rob?
Yeah, absolutely. I understand they don't have a team yet for this location.
Correct.
So if there is anyone out there that wants to go and investigate, please get in touch.
And you know what, too? I'm fairly certain, and don't quote me on this, but I'm fairly certain that these guys and maybe even a few others would give you a discount or even let you investigate for free if you're saying it's for the Global Ghost Hunt. Not saying they will, but you won't know unless you try. And you just say, hey, I want to be a part of the Global Ghost. I'm a part of the Global Ghost Hunt. I want to join. I want to do this. I don't have a location. I'd like to do yours. And who knows? You won't know unless you ask.
No, that's it. And it would be a shame for it not to be.
Maybe I should contact them.
Take J-Mac with you.
He don't like clowns. I would take Jay with me. Otherwise, I'm usually by myself, but I investigate with other teams.
I'm sure we could probably even maybe get the Wraith Prince out that way. Wouldn't be too far for him. We got some teams in California. We got a couple others, but no, this is legit, folks. This is legit. The actual world famous Clown Motel. And I saw this. I thought it was a joke, but no, it's legit.
Yeah,
it's 100% legit. They are a part of the Global Ghost Hunt as a location, and proud to have them. Extremely proud to have them. Moving on, Get Out Paranormal. Now, this one is a lot of fun. I know. Same here, Dan. Get Out Paranormal is actually one of the teams that is going to be at the Paracon, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And they are actually referred by Tombstone.
Yes.
So I'm excited with this. I'm really excited. It's one of those new teams with a location that I think everybody knows.
Yeah, and this is the one that is for the anniversary of it.
Yep. Yeah. They will, to my understanding, this is going to be something special because we're going to try to really highlight the town of Tombstone for the Global Ghost Hunt.
Yeah.
Just because they are doing a lot for us, we are going to do a lot for them. And that's what it's about. Having some fun, working together, promoting each other. And I believe we're going to be doing maybe an extra video with them live. I'm not sure what Brian has in mind. We still need to talk about it. But again, folks, you won't know unless you subscribe, follow, turn on your notifications, and pay attention, because that's
Click that
what these are
thumbs up
for.
and leave a comment.
Yeah, that's what this is for. This is exactly what GGH Live is for. And Get Out Paranormal. I love the name. Let's be honest. I mean, Goose Flats is great. Get Out Paranormal. Come on. Come on.
It's an angry little ghost as well.
Yeah, all right.
He has the little thing, like little thing around his eye. Let me zoom in so you guys can see this. But he actually has that little, like in cartoons and stuff.
Yeah.
He's got that little plus sign right by his eye.
Oh,
It's really
yeah.
cool. And Boot Hill Cemetery or graveyard has all the infamous ones from Arizona. I don't need to go into details on all of them. We all know the story. OK Corral might ring a bell. Birdcage Theater, Shefflin Hall,
Yep.
And many, many others. So the fact that Get Out Paranormal is able to do Boot Hill is just, and they've had a lot of reports too, even during the day. There's a lot of pictures that have come out of spirits at Boot Hill's graveyard.
That's on my bucket list.
Same. But that is it, folks. That is what we have as the lineup right now. If you want to be added to that list, if your team wants to be added to the list, your location, go to globalghosthunt.com and sign up. Again, super easy. Really super easy to do. And if you know a team, if you know a location, send them our way. Send them, just share it.
Yeah.
Sharing, share. We can't say more about it.
Well, people are probably wondering out there, because we did share it out on many platforms, social medias. Tell them the cost for, a team.
So get this, folks. A lot of people might think with everything that we do, the merchandise, the thumbnails, the videos, the promoting, the 2 hours at least of live on-air time, it's going to be expensive. $100. That's it.
That's it.
Now,
So
and here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you have 5 people, even if they're not on your team, say you have 5 people, $20 a piece.
That's it.
Really?
And
that guarantees
I've seen
it.
places that way more expensive, for maybe an hour and a half and stuff. Like,
Well, look at the USS North Carolina. Emmy and I did that with Jonathan Myers from Crossover Paranormal. We did it with Patty, our paranormal queen from the G team, and Fedora. Fedora was there. Scott from WASP. It was like what, $300 for each of us?
Huh?
It was like what, $200 for all of us?
No, it was like $80.
No, was it really 80?
Yeah.
What am I thinking? Oh, I'm thinking of Penhurst. But even still,
it was like $80.
So about that. It's about that. But you didn't get it. We didn't get thumbnails. We didn't get anything.
But we were there all night.
Oh yeah.
That place was amazing too. And that's where I met you.
And got a hug from the Wicked Queen.
Yes. And she don't hug nobody.
I don't even get hugs. I'm her husband. I don't even get hugs. I get smacked or bit.
We've said this before on other podcasts and stuff when Matt and I are, working together and stuff. The cool thing about that, and that I'll always remember, is we actually saw the same thing at different times, and we didn't even know it. He saw.
You had a better reaction than I did, though.
Yeah, because it's just a face comes up. Literally, there was a face that came up. I'm sitting on the floor, and we were doing the Estes method, and then we stopped that, and then all of a sudden, I look up, and my camera wasn't on, unfortunately, and this face actually looked down where it's supposed to have been a bathroom there on the ship, and I saw this face just like look down at me, freaked me out. I screamed and I got startled, and I was just like, and this is where I learned one thing from somebody, because the person that was there with us was like, "Sir, can I help you? Are you okay?" I'm like, "Why didn't I think of that?" No, I screamed like a banshee. I was like mad. I'm like thinking somebody was doing that on purpose to scare me. But Matt come up or come down and was, saying that they were getting ready to leave and stuff. And I had told him what I had saw. Well, he had told, I can't mention, I'm not even going to mention that guy's name, had told him the same thing basically earlier that day. So this is like 7 hours later in between.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in that area, the same thing. And so that's a huge validation.
Yeah. Now my reaction was a little different because I was down in the commissary area in the bowels of the ship, and apparently I went live a couple hours early. Wasn't me, it was Scott. He actually got on my StreamYard and started my live, and I was like, "What is going on?" So I went back upstairs to the upper decks to go back to where our equipment was, our base camp, if you will. And as I'm walking by, I see this gentleman staring back at me. Now they had mannequins there. It wasn't a man. It was full, just like I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
This guy just looking at me, watching me. I'm just like, I'll be right with you. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. And I just kept going. I didn't have anything on. I'm just like, I'll be back. What that thought. But anyway, folks, in all seriousness, it's nothing. $100 is nothing to sign up. Really nothing. And we can help you out. If you are a team, you don't have a location, we can help you. And it doesn't have to be like your Penhurst, Ancient Ram Inn, or anything like huge. It could
Even
be
a cemetery,
anything.
graveyard, cemetery,
Yeah. Neighbor's house.
Yeah.
Wait till they leave. Just go. No, don't do that. But no, yeah, be like me through the window. But no, seriously, it can be anywhere. It can be anywhere. It doesn't have to be anything huge. Just showcase yourself, showcase your team, showcase what you guys are about, and see the support that everybody gives. It's amazing. It's a lot of fun. And Reggie is asking, is there specific time slots? He's trying to come up with something. So here's the cool thing. And I spoke with Brian about this too. And Brian's, and we've been saying it for a while now. No, if you say don't have the date, if you have a location, but they need a scheduling thing, and it doesn't fall between the 19th and the 29th of October, record it. Send us 2 hours of unedited raw footage. That's it. We don't need any of like what you see here on the bottom. None of that. No intros, no outros, just raw footage. We take care of the rest. And then just send it. That's it. Just send it.
Some people actually had to do that too because the internet, the Wi-Fi was bad, so they ended up having to do the video and stuff.
Absolutely. And like our video, the consultant's video, we investigated Penhurst in March, 2 months before the Global Ghost Hunt, which that was a lot of fun. But no, that you can record it. You can record it. It doesn't have to be right there in live. And that's the cool thing. And if you have a spot and you find out like how would happen with the patrol.
Yeah.
If you go to a location, you don't have service and you're like, crap, what do I do? Record it. We'll get it up there.
Yeah.
We'll get it up there. But in all honesty, you got folks, it's so worth it. And if you have any questions, all you have to do is get in contact us. Just go to globalghosthunt.com and it'll say contact us. If you have any questions, we'll be more than happy to get with you and to help you out. That's what we're here for. So it's not just us three, but it's a whole admin staff.
A bunch of peoples.
Yeah. And they're just as crazy as us.
And if one of us doesn't know the answer, we will definitely guide you to the people who can help you. And if they don't know the answer, they're just going to guide you to the next person. But we're not going to put you on hold or anything like that, like on a telephone. We will, we will get you the answer.
Absolutely. And here's the other thing too. Unlike other events out there, we're not going to let you down. No. We do everything in our power to support you. And all your money that you spend goes back to the community, nobody's pocket, whether it's on merchandise or just even signing up. It's not about us. It's about you and your location. End of story. So.
Yeah, so you're helping them out. They're helping you out. We're helping everybody out. And you're having fun.
Reggie, yeah, absolutely. That's what I did, to be honest with you. That's what I did with Penhurst. What you guys saw at Penhurst was actually 4 different cameras. And that was a pain. I'm gonna tell you right now. So, crap. Sorry, but all right, guys. I'm done.
Me too. I'm that way too.
But anyway, folks. So that's gonna do it for tonight for the Global Ghost Hunt Live. I want to thank Emmy and Rob for coming on and co-hosting with me tonight. And again, Nando, we hope you feel better, brother. Hope to see you up here on camera next time. And guess what? We only have one more, unless something else comes up. We have one more GGH Live before the opening ceremonies in October. And I am excited because I will be in New Orleans.
Ooh.
Yep.
I'll be in New Orleans for that. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to have a lot of fun. I'm not going to release what I'm doing yet, but I'm going to tell you guys it's going to be very different. Very different.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm gonna do it the consultant way, you know what I mean? Just I have an idea.
I'm like that,
And if it-
man. I actually don't edit. What I do is I fast forward, I speed it up. It's still in there, but I speed it up, and it worked out though, didn't it, Matt? How I
Mhm.
it's pretty cool.
Absolutely. And Dan, here's the other thing too. We are more than happy to help out with that as well. Seriously, we were more than happy to help out. If you need some videos edited, just let us know what you want. We can help you out with that. That's something we can do.
There's so many
and
people out there that that
And I even think Brian and I were talking about, I think Nando was a part of this too, even pre-recording it with you. So in other words, we get you on a StreamYard like this, and we'll record it for you. We'll record the 2 hours.
yeah.
That's real easy to do. So, I mean, there's multiple options, but either way, sign up. You won't regret it.
I was gonna you just get out of my head. I was gonna say that.
No.
Sheesh.
But that's going to do it for this GGH Live, guys. Thank you so much for joining. If you haven't already, please share, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, because it's not for us. Again, it's for the teams and the locations, and the list is getting longer, and you want to do it as soon as possible because spots are limited.
Because right now, what it's twice a year, a week at a time, and I can guarantee this. It's probably going to even be more than twice a year, maybe like each event a month long, because it's getting bigger. And you guys,
we're gonna have a 24-hour live feed.
Yes.
This balance it. No. Brian was saying a month. Brian was teasing me about a month long. I'm like,
I can see that happening. Like,
so can I. If it carries on growing like it is, I can see it being.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Here's the deal, guys. Brian and I realized that electronic paranormal hangover is legit. That is a thing.
Yeah. But if who knows in the next 5 years and stuff, I could see it maybe like, every 3 months, but then, twice a year, a whole month.
All I have to say,
it'll be Zach who? No, you want Matt, not Zach.
Anyway, so save that for my show.
No, Reggie, you're not asking too much. You just hardly ever talk. And now when we're getting ready to leave, you want to talk.
Reggie, here's the deal. And this is for everybody. We are here to help you in every way, in any way possible. We want to make this happen for you. Plain and simple. Unlike some, we give it. You know what I mean? Give a poop. Stay drunk? What? Anyway. But all right, guys, that's gonna do it for tonight. We'll see you in the September GGH Live, unless Nando and I decide to do something, because you know how I am. But all right, guys, everybody have a great rest of your night, and as always, happy haunting.
Adios.
Peace.